Okay, here I am again. I'm doing another video today. I don't know if I'm gonna do one a day. I probably won't. I just kind of put a few videos out here, get my channel started. But I'm gonna talk about moving goalposts today because there's people think that whenever you present an argument and they say something, hey, that's not what's going on, because then they give their little argument, and then you explain why your argument you gave really what they said didn't go against your argument, and it's really what you're doing. You're not really moving a goalpost. Like when I say that the Big Bang needed a beginning or something to start it out, and it needed a cause. So because it couldn't, obviously, even atheists know it couldn't have started by itself. It had to have something happen to make it happen, and so they come back after the creationists and said, hey, you can't have the Big Bang without something causing it. So they say, well, aliens caused it, or something else caused it. Then the creationist or the Christian, whoever it is, they go, well, actually, whatever caused it would need a cause as well. So they say that's moving the goalpost, but that's not really moving the goalpost, because on the argument on the creationist side, what we're saying, we're not saying that the Big Bang itself needed a cause. Well, we are, but what we're saying, the first cause that you can come up with needs a cause, because it can't just without some kind of logical something behind it. It can't do anything. You know, I mean, there has to be something that starts this. And so it's not that the Big Bang needs a cause, and you come up with the cause of that, and that needs a cause, and you come up with a cause of that, and that needs a cause. We're not really moving the goalpost. We're talking about the very first thing that happens has to have a cause. You keep on coming up with new things behind the Big Bang, behind that. You're moving the goalpost back. You're saying the Big Bang wasn't the first cause, and something else was the first cause. And then we say, well, what caused that? And then you come up with another cause. And then we say, okay, what caused that? You're saying we're not really moving it. We're saying what caused the very first cause of everything. And it can't be non-logical. It can't be it just happened, because nothing. At some point there was absolutely nothing. Even the smallest thing that's out there, you can tell had a starting point. It came into existence at some point. We know that. And so the atheists say, hey, the Big Bang happened, and people outside our universe or whatever, they started it, but they would need a cause as well. And they like to say, well, your God would need a cause, and I admit I do not know what causes God and where he says he's eternal, or the God the Bible does, and so I don't really know where his cause was or what his cause was, but I know that he is there, and according to him, he's always been there. And I don't have to explain that. I'm not saying I know his cause. I'm saying that we came from him, and that was logic, and he was here. So because something had to always be here. I mean, it can't be non-logical that's always been here that started this thing, because if it's non-logical, there's no way it could actually start. It can't start nothing. Something had to start it. Something logical. So something logical, a being of some sort, had to always be. I mean, and so atheists say there's not one of those. And the Bible and Christians say there is one. We call that being God, and and God calls himself eternal. And so it fits the deal. So that's what we're saying. We're saying God is the eternal cause. He's the one that started everything off. Whether you want to say that it was short, like 7,000 years, or you say it's 100 billion years, no matter what you want to say it was, God's the one that started it. I tend to believe, because the Bible says it's 7 days He created the earth, that it was 7 days, and we've been from anywhere from 10,000 years to 7,000 years from that time period. I don't know exactly how many years it is. I mean, the Bible doesn't really say. But I believe that God was the first cause. He's the logic behind everything. And from there, we are here, whether it was evolution, whatever it was, we're here today. I don't think it was evolution. I think it was the 7 day creationist. But even if he used evolution to get us here, it was God that caused that to start and caused everything to happen. But I think the evidence actually points more to the 7 days, and also the Bible says that's what it was. And so God is the very first cause of the very first thing that happened. That's what we're saying. Not that the Big Bang needs a cause, and then when you say something else caused that, then we're not moving the goalpost saying that needed a cause. We're actually saying the very first cause you can come up with needed some kind of logical starting. Something logical had to make that happen. And but that's when people say you're moving the goalpost, you're really not. They're moving the goalpost. They're saying the Big Bang. Then you say it had to have a cause. They're moving. Say, oh, this caused it. So they're the one that really moved it. We're not really moving it. We're saying the first cause. So when they moved that, they caused the first cause to be before the Big Bang. So it was them that moved it, not us. But that's really all I'm going to talk about now. That it said that the creationists and the people believing in God, we're not really the ones moving the goalpost. It's the atheists in them that are trying to say something came out without no cause. I mean, they're trying to say that something started without anything causing it to happen at all. But for that to happen, something has to cause it. So that, I mean, it's a defeating argument. It's really, I mean, no matter what, if evolution is true, God started it. I mean, at the end of the day, God started it. And some people are actually recognizing that, and some people believe in evolution are moving that way. But I still think that creation, the 7-day creation, actually is better. Because you have God saying this how he did it. And Jesus actually confirmed that in the New Testament. And people don't believe the Bible. The Bible is trustworthy. And there's not mistakes in it like they're trying to say it is. If you read, I'll keep saying that, if you read the right version, I mean, it's just not easy to read, but correct writing, what you got to do so you can actually see what's really going on. That's why I do use the King James Version. But you don't have to. You can use whatever version you want to use. But just remember that God created Earth, whether it was the evolution or the creation. I believe the creation account. Either way, God created it, or some eternal being of some sort created it and got us going. That's all I really have today for this video. I'm trying to make a short video, just getting it known out there. But hey, I would like for people to subscribe to this channel and get this thing going. Even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, just get this out there and let people see what they think about it, and have not a debate, but have a little talk back and forth, and I'll read the comments, see what people are saying, and trying to put some videos out there what people want to hear, see if they want me to explain something or say something, some video about something, give them something out there. Besides, I think there's too much of there is no God out there. I know a lot of people don't believe in God. But hey, there is this perspective out there that's not crazy that we do believe in God. We believe in things being in order and the way things should be. But yeah, so subscribe, and let's see what happens to this channel. See if we can come up with some cool stuff to show y'all.